hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, Entertainment? So Tom come to y'all with another video. Y'all don't mind my voice. I just got to get this video out, okay? Rain, snow, or sleet. We got to get these videos out, Bookie Bites. I just told y'all I got my wisdom teeth taken out, y'all. But I need to draw these videos because I want y'all to hear what I got to say, okay? Now, let's start off with last night's episode. I'm really mad about some of y'all opinions and how y'all feel, but we're going to have to agree to disagree because I do not care. The way that Jeremiah has been treated, y'all want to know why this show triggered me? It reminds me of my mom and dad relationship. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm going to be truthful, okay? We're going to be transparent. I'm going to hit y'all with a slow burn. Listen, I hate the fact that Huda, emasculates him so much when she's angry. That's what bothers me about her. So as much as she could be innocent in some situations, it's the way that she acts in regards to that really pisses me the fuck off. Okay? So, of course, Charlie has to go home. And Hannah, y'all, is like crying as if the man is going to pass away. Let me tell y'all something. I don't feel bad for Hannah because if you were feeling him that hard, the way that you were kissing down Pepe Le Pew is ridiculous. Okay? And apparently, y'all, Hannah's family, sister, I believe, is not too happy with Charlie because his political views do not align with Miss Hannah. So she feels as if when Hannah gets out of there, she's not even going to be a good match for him because of her political views, which I'm like, yeah, you think he's a big Trumpy. Hannah is very liberal. How is that going to work? Couples are able to look past political views sometimes, but most of the time that really gets in the way because one might be championing for something and one might be totally for something, especially what's going on now, okay? I really wanted somebody to come over the intercom and be like, Charlie, you have 30 minutes to park. If you don't stop crying and stop parking your bags, we're going to park them for you. Like, I was really wishing somebody did that, but nobody did that. And the boys start immediately grilling Austin. Listen. Poor Austin is not good with confrontation. You could tell he's not that type of guy. They're like, Nick's like, why would you like vote out your best friend? When were Taylor and Austin best friends? Let me know that in the comments because I don't remember that. I don't recall whatsoever that these two were Cookie Crunch girlfriends at all. Okay? When were they best friends? And Crime Mind wants to know. She's like, oh, you guys are best friends. How could you vote out your best friend? This Austin, oh, I don't know, my mind wasn't made up and like I had to like think about it and like I like when fire flies away. Like, girl, he was traumatized because he knew the boys was gonna be on his ass, right? I just feel like Austin voted out Taylor because he wanted one less of Ace's clique, which I'm not mad at it. I'm sorry. A lot of y'all don't like Austin because y'all hear things about him outside of the show. I try to keep that to a limit because it's like what I'm watching is what I'm getting from these house guests. And to me, I feel like Austin is a little bit right when it comes to Ace because Ace is acting as if he's the leader of the house, as if he's, Pleasure P and he has all the answers when he doesn't. Right. So he wasn't really able to answer it. And then that's when Jeremiah interjected because Austin was like, I feel like I thought that Jeremiah and Huda had a better connection. Like that's what I wanted to do. Child, Nick said, oh yeah, but you don't think the things that Charlie and Hannah went through, that was pretty deep. Like they went through stuff like that's kind of effed up. Like, come on, Charlie and Hannah had went through a lot of stuff. And then Jeremiah was like, oh yeah, so you don't think what me and Huda has went through has been a lot? Nick said, girl, her asking another man to make pancakes and y'all arguing over it, they ain't nothing. Child, they start arguing. Ace was like, oh, you need to see, what was going on. You've been playing a fraudulent game, man. You've been playing a fraudulent game. You haven't been able to really explore and get to know other people because you've been stuck with her since day one. What you talking about? Although I agree with what Ace is saying, right message, wrong messenger. I don't give a crap. Wrong messenger. Ace, although you have came there and explored everybody, but that's all you've done. You never really locked into somebody and had a deep connection. You can't say Shelly because you had the same amount of emotions and ties with Amaya before y'all fell out. You had the same emotions and ties with a couple of the girls before y'all fell out. So it's like you're exploring everybody. So to me, your intentions aren't as genuine and is just as fraudulent as Jeremiah, because Jeremiah might have came there to finesse and win 100K, because that's what I think he's doing. But you have came there just to have your way. That's why I put down my community page. Like, to me, Ace has went there to get some pussy. He went there to get some kisses. And if he win 100K, he'll be happy with it. And he'll be, of course, wanting to be an influencer, being on the show. I do not think Ace came on there to really truly find love. I don't care what he say. Say what you want. Oh, he's being honest with the girls. Of course he's being honest with the girls. That's how you get away with being a player. That's how you get away with exploring. I know that's the name of the game, y'all. It's telling the girls up front, hey, I want to explore, right? Now, granted, Jeremiah did not check on Huda, but I just feel like he was probably wanting her to go home because he was at this point caught up in something that he realized he did not want. But to me, Jeremiah is a little bit of a pussy. He is a bitch, no shade, because he don't speak up for himself enough. The way you should have yoked up Huda and let her know what you got to say, and I'm not talking about hit her. I'm talking about really make her shut the fuck up and listen to you and what you have to say as a man is disappointing, because you have not done that yet. You let that girl over talk you, demean you, emasculate you. I mean, it's a shame. Oh my God. It's really, really bad. Okay. At one point, Jeremiah's like, oh, that's how y'all feel. That's how y'all feel. If y'all feel that way, then stay on that side. Ace talking about, I've been on that side. This nigga think it stomped the yard with his big hat. I'm sick of him. Like, I'm telling you, I don't like Ace. I do not like him. It's something about him just irritating me. Like, he really think he hot shit when he's not. Like, there's other bombshells that they could bring that could make you look like a gnome, my guy. Like, you are not who you think you are, Mr. TikTok. Like, stop it. Like, that bothers the hell out of me with him. Him and Taylor Burchett says they both get on my nerves. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, for real, okay? Like, Taylor being gone to me, it wouldn't have been bad because guess what? He doesn't like Alondria like that. Isn't the point of the show is to find love? He does not like that girl like that. Like, let's stop pretending here. He doesn't like her like that. It's blatantly obvious. A lot of people have come up with this narrative that Jeremiah love bombed Huda. Sure, let's say that. But what did Huda do? Allow herself to get love bombed. Not only that, attach herself emotionally that she became inseparable from him, didn't allow anybody to even explore him, didn't even allow anybody to explore her. So as much as we want to put the heat on Jeremiah, which I think he deserves some heat because I feel like he's a little bit of a pushover, let's put some heat on Huda too, because you have not explored anybody else, and now you crying boo-hoo-hoo with a man that you fell in love with on like day 2. Day 1, actually. If I go back to day 1, when she first kissed Jeremiah, any other girl that tried to kiss him, she squeezed his hand tight and came closer to him so the girls could know, hey, this is my nigga. Mind you, you even know the man. Let's talk about that. Hello? Anyways, Charlie ends up leaving, finally. Y'all know he took like 2 hours to pack, girl. He done ran over the 30-minute threshold, and producers got mad. Him and Hannah are kissing up and down through before they get out of there. Pepe is doing a little smirk and seeing the kiss. And I think he's feeling a little bit of ways because at the end of the day, I don't think he'll ever measure up to the connection that Charlie and Hannah have. They even gave each other one last kiss. So Ace, you guys, is finally talking to the group of boys. Y'all know he's in charge of the girls. I've been told y'all who's in charge of the girls. Ace is in charge of the girls. So he's telling them, oh, and this is excluding Austin and Jeremiah because they're on the outs right now. The newbies not included, right? He's talking about how they're a fraud and how Jeremiah should have came in there and exploited other people and was trying to be a it couple from the beginning, so on and so forth. Same thing I said from before, you're a fraud too, Ace, because you did not come there to really truly find love. Even with Ulissa, you even said you don't think that was like a connection for you, but you're just gonna explore. Like, you never have really solidified some, except for maybe Shelly, but not even Shelly though, because he still gives Shelly the runaround. So you weren't there for love. Okay? I just feel like Ace is trying to play a Big Brother game in a Love Island show. Like he's trying to build alliances, he's trying to isolate people, he's trying to get people on his side. And it's like, this isn't that type of show. Maybe he would be good at Big Brother, but that nigga still would be out because of that showmance. All right. Austin is really telling people how he feels. He's telling Jeremiah, he's like, because Jeremiah's like, oh, I thought Nick, what Nick said was surprising is crap. Like, I didn't think he was thinking like that. Austin's like, well, yeah, of course he is. He's like an Ace follower. Like, duh. Austin mad. Austin mad than a motherfucker about that shit. So Huda decides to take it on herself. And mind you, when Ace is going on this rant, the boy's not even really agreeing on that. Some of y'all is Team Ace, but I'm not Team Ace. But I let it agree to disagree on this channel. Y'all know I don't take nothing personal. I don't give a crap. Okay, y'all have y'all opinions. I have mine. And I want y'all to have your opinions. Y'all don't have to agree with me. That's the point of being a creator, a commentator. Yeah. Anyways, Huda pulls aside Ace. Huda's like, Ace, can we talk? We need to talk. Is there something I don't know? Like, don't let me be embarrassed, bro. Huda, you gonna make me stress out my socket. Like it's just like it's the dramaticness for me. So Ace is like, hey, like I just feel like at the end of the day, y'all made a love connection so early, bro. I'm being honest with you. I'm keeping it a buck. I just feel like y'all made a love connection so early to the point where y'all didn't get a chance to explore other people. Y'all didn't give other people a chance. So for that, I feel like it's a little fraudulent. What Jeremiah is doing is a little fraudulent. For you to have that love connection so quick is crazy. Both of y'all. Hood is like, well, I know I get it, and I respect it. I have something to tell you. I'm a mom. I'm a girl. I swear to God, if she reveals she's a like, I'm not gonna lie. I hope Ariana walks out one day and goes, "Secrets are a lot in this villa, and I have something I want to tell you guys." Huda, you're a mom. Like that would have me cracking. The girls would gag. The girls would king. You hear me? Okay. So Jeremiah's Huda Ace is like he understands. Ace is telling Huda like, hey, I understand. I was raised by a single mom. I feel like I understand the journey that you're going through. So I get it 100%. But don't cheat yourself, out of this, out of the game. Which, like I said, I agree with what he's saying. I just feel like he's being a hypocrite. I agree with what he's saying. I just feel like he's being a dead ass hypocrite. So Huda's just taking it all in, teary-eyed and all, and is listening to it. And she feels like either America hates her and Jeremiah together, or America hates Jeremiah. No shade. America hates you and Jeremiah. If we're gonna keep it a buck, more so you though, babe. All right. Now Iris ends up getting pulled for a chat by Jeremiah. The conversation between, to me, Jeremiah and Iris, to me, was very awkward. I feel like Iris felt like a burden, which is so frustrating for her. I feel like Iris deserves so much more better than Jeremiah. Like Iris, you could tell deserves a man. You could tell she's a feminine woman that really submits to her man. And it's like Jeremiah is such a little bitch that it's like, that's two cunts together. Like that's not a good match, in my opinion. I don't feel like they have a lot of chemistry together. And I don't think it's a good match. Although as much as I want Jeremiah far from Hood as possible, those two together, I feel like are just a no-go. Okay, it's a no-go for me. Now, we see Alondria talk to Jalen, and they're having a conversation just about them getting to know each other and their expectations for each other and what's going on in the house and how it's a little bit crazy. Meanwhile, Ace is treating Taylor like he's his daddy. Okay. Taylor should have just gone over Ace's lap, stuck his booty out, and just let Ace tap it. Just pow, 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 pow. You get what I'm saying? Just slap him on the ass. Just bow, 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 bow. Because I just feel like he was sunning him. But although I don't like that motherfucker, he was right. Oh, Y'all know I don't like people's. I don't like saying when people is right when I don't like them, but I'm gonna do because I'm not biased. He was right. He's 100% right. Taylor, you were not stepping up enough. You were kind of treating Alondria like an annoying little sister. So when you have this big country dude with a big thick dick come in there with a thick body, come in there and take over, and you don't know what to do with yourself, that's the karma that you get. And Ace was 100% right. This is what happens when you don't step up. Say what you want about Ace, but he has shown time and time again him stepping up in a relationship and showing that he wants Shelly. Even though he gives her the runaround, he at least shows that I'm interested in you 100%, but I'm going to still be exploring. So he always got to add that in there. He got to explore it all. Love Island's editing, y'all, is top tier, baby, because the way that he Jeremiah was outside while Huda was talking crap about him. You're a bitch. You're a pussy ass bitch. You would never be my husband. And then Jeremiah's in the hallway while sad music plays and he panters around like a sad puppy dog. Was top tier reality TV. Okay. Now, Huda, Jeremiah was dead ass wrong for not checking on you. I'll say that. Well, let's agree on that, right? Let's agree on that, right? But you think calling him a pussy ass bitch, you think a man that you think is a punani ab should be a man of yours? That's just how I feel. I just feel like you shouldn't want to be, if you're a girl, I'm gay, so who am I to talk? If you are a girl and you are wanting a man and you feel like he has bitch traits or exudes bitch behavior, you should not want to be with him. You shouldn't even let him give you the time of day because you feel like he's very feminine like. You get what I'm saying? Like, no. Like, couldn't no man call Jalen no bitch? Like, I just couldn't see it because he doesn't give off that energy. So it's like you are saying all of this. That's how you felt the whole time. You just had no guts and the gall to say it because you wanted to stay coupled up. You didn't want to explore. He was like, I didn't embarrass you, bro. I didn't embarrass you as she's walking away. I didn't embarrass you. I didn't play with you. And she just walks away, doesn't say nothing. Okay, straight out of a scene of a High School Musical. So the night ends with, interesting sleeping sessions. No more Huda and Jeremiah sleeping together, no more, baby. Okay. Then we get to the next day, okay? And the boom shells all get a text. We love when the boom shells get a text. When the boom shells get a text, it's always something messy. With the text message, it made all of the real dates that the real couples get to go on a date. And they get to go on a date on a big beach. Each of them have their own little scenery. So they're very excited to go. When they leave, Huda wakes up in the wee hours of the morning and realizes Jeremiah is gone. The same nigga she thinks is a bitch. Oddly funny, isn't it? Right? So because of this, she goes over, she starts crying to the girl. She's like, this man used me. Like, he really used me. Listen, I don't think Jeremiah used her. I think Jeremiah really is a bitch. I think he's scared. He's really scared. That's why the first couple episodes he was so closed off because he was scared how he was going to come across as and just scared about people in the house. I think he's a scared individual. Okay, meaning that like he is not the first to make a move in confrontation. He's not the first to make a move in comforting somebody. I think he's that type of person, which is a horrible person in a relationship. Don't get me wrong, because if something happens to you and you're their partner, they're just gonna look at you stupid. Child, somebody said that Survivor, if you love Survivor, you love Love Island, you psychologically messed up. And y'all, I guess I'm psychologically messed up because I love Survivor and Love Island and Big Brother. So I might be a psychopath. Now, we see them all go on their dates. Jalen and Alondria go on this like massage date. They're getting to know each other. And she's talking about how she always has had to have a masculine energy up. She's always had to have a masculine aura up because she's never really found a man that she was able to really trust in and just let down her guard. Okay. My God, and flaws and all. Okay, it was giving Beyonce. Now he's massaging her Big Debbie cakes They exchange, and she starts massaging his big W cakes. That Jalen is caked up. No shade. A lot of y'all have been making fun of him and his cakes because I seen a meme of him reaching to kiss Alondria, and we saw how he got them big W cakes. But I love a couple with big W cakes, so I'm shipping this. Okay, I think that Jalen would be the perfect person for Alondria because you could tell he's a man's man. He's not with the bitch ass stuff that Ace is about, so he's not into the drama and he's not into uh the foolery of stuff, but he'll handle business if needed. So I think that's why he would be perfect for Alondria. Jeremiah and Iris have their date. It's basically by the beach. They're having drinks on a towel, real romantic, and it's Huda's dream date. And they're talking about how the love that they have for each other. And y'all probably think, oh, you hate Huda. Huda, y'all, I tell y'all, she triggers me. This show is like great on all aspects. Let's say if you're not straight, it may bring up family issues in regards to love. Like they remind me a lot of my parents. No shade. And I love my parents, but they remind me of my parents. It's no shade. So it's like, that's why it triggers me. Huda triggers the hell out of me. I don't think y'all understand. Like the crying and the hoopla and the emasculate, it just bothers me. Anyways, so after that happens, we see the date that they have. That date to me, I feel like Jeremiah is still holding back and not really getting to know Iris on a deeper level. It seems a little surface to me. And I don't think Iris is feeling him like that. Although she may say that, I just don't see it. I think once another bombshell comes in, male, it's going to kind of be over for Jeremiah. So this is what to me separates Ace from the boys, because Ace planned a whole date for Shelly. He went and got Shelly and out of the makeup room and basically brought her to like a ping pong ball sort of game, which was very, very cute. Shout out to Ace for thinking outside of the box with certain things. Taylor, your bird chest ass irritate me every chance you get. I swear to God. Why are you more excited for Ace's date more than your own dates? Like, it bothers me. I told y'all that. I don't like when Taylor does that. Like, he be so excited for his homeboys than his own self. And it's like, do you really even like these girls? Because at this point, it's given like you're just there for a fun time. You're not really there to find love. And I don't even think he's even there to find the money. Like, to him, this is like the real world, but with more drama. Okay? Now, the boys, you guys all gather and they all start talking. They have it like a second part of the beginning of the episode of the confrontation that they had. And Huda has her eyes set, y'all. She starts to walk around the boys and gets behind where the big canopy where they're sitting on and stands behind it and starts spying on them. If y'all don't think the bitch crazy for that, I don't know what y'all think. Because the way you could have pulled that man to the side and talked to this man, although he could have did the same for you, you could have pulled him to the side and cussed him out and say, we're over, don't talk to me ever again. But instead, you decided to be sneaky and crazy and, try to ear hustle. Yeah, I would be on camera right now, but I'm literally holding the ice pack to my face, no shade. So, Jeremiah's like, oh yeah, Huda, woulda, coulda, shoulda. He keeps saying that too. That's what to me made it a little funny. As Huda is literally ear hustling. He's like, oh, Huda, woulda, coulda, shoulda. I Huda, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Went up to her and comforted her. But the way that she reacted, disrespecting me, calling me all types of bitches, like I didn't think that was right. That's why I believe, like, that's why I more so am on Jeremiah's side in this, because it's like you can't continue to emasculate him and make him feel less of a man and want him to be madly in love with you and show the fact that he's a man. Those two just don't even make sense or go together. So as Huda's ear hustling, at one point she starts taking off her shoes. Bitch, I thought she was going to throw the chancleta. I said, oh, boom, chancleta. I thought she was going to throw the chancleta right outside Jeremiah's head. I was like, wow. But she didn't throw the chancleta. She walks around after ear hustling because Jeremiah was like, hey, I feel like really, and Huda, I would have been more so happy with her going home than Charlie, especially the way that she reacted. Like, I never thought that she would react that way, right? So Nick is like, I lost all respect for you, man, because it's like a man's supposed to protect the women, and like, girl, miss me all that. I guess, I guess, okay. I guess. So Huda takes her chance to walk around and let them know, sis, I was listening the whole time. And fuck you. Jeremiah makes a great point. He explores other options outside of Huda. He gets a pass. I mean, he gets criticized. He doesn't explore other options outside of Huda. He gets criticized. Which one is it? Y'all need to pick one. Huda walks around the corner and said, by all means, explore. Be Dora. Where's the book bag? And she walks around and goes about her business, right? She starts stomping her feet away. It goes. And it's just mad. It sits her ass down, plops it. And all the guys are just looking like, whoa. The newbies are upstairs, right? Pepe, Jalen, and Iris. And they're like, we are not going down there. So next thing you know, Huda's like, you know what? She was talking about the date. He was talking about how great he is and how he wanted me gone. How he's happy he got with Iris so he could get rid of me. Something like that. He had never said that. Huda went and twisted his words all around. That's what I'm talking about with the delusions and the dramaticness. Next thing you know, she was like, you know what? Since the great was so dead, I need to talk. I need to talk to Iris. Like Iris has all the answers. She'd go up there and try to talk to Iris. First of all, Iris, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in you. You do not owe that bitch no answers. Who the hell is Huda? You're not engaged to this man. You're not married to this man. You don't got babies by this man. Like, this to me is crazy. She goes up there with Huda. Pepe and Jalen were kind of scared to leave her alone because they thought that she was finna put them hands on Iris. And no shade, Iris looked like that type of quiet bitch that you don't want to fight because that's why she's so quiet, because she low-key will beat your ass up. I was low-key hoping she'll pop the hell out of her, but she didn't, which was a little disappointing. But, we all don't get what we want, right? She ended up talking to Iris, asking Iris, oh, did he talk about me? She was like, yeah, not really, just a little bit. Oh, yeah, so, like, what did he say about, like, our relationship and stuff? Well, he didn't mention a whole lot about it. Are you guys going to explore? Like, girl, shut up. I get her feelings are in this, but for you to kind of, like, chastise this girl as if she's doing something wrong is crazy to me. And I didn't like that. The girls did follow behind her because they didn't want her to square up with her. Thank God. So there's that. So y'all, it's time for a nightcap. And apparently the next episode, a recoupling, baby. Okay. So the girls all get dressed. They look beautiful, of course. And freaking Jeremiah, you should have just not did it. I feel like you should have just left it alone. Jeremiah ends up pulling Huda for a chat. They sit down, y'all. Huda starts laying in on him. Even on the way there, she was like, stop talking. Let's save it for the sit down. Why are you talking to this man like a bitch? That will bother me forever and a day. I'm sorry. You need to have some sort of respect. Have you ever heard of Kaya's song Respect? RESPECT, respect me. Pay my dues. Pay my dues. Pay my dues. You got to RESPE, respect me. RESP, respect me. RESPECT, respect me. Pay my dues. I've explored his hues. Like, it's so irritating to me. So they finally sit down. Huda starts laying into him. You sat there and you did not comfort me. When I was comforting Charlie, I was comforting Hannah, I was comforting everybody, and you sat there. You sat there and you didn't go up to me not once, Jeremiah. Like, what's up with that? What's up with that? Like, stand up for yourself, Jeremiah. I wish he would if you shut up. I mean, damn. I know it's editing, but still, you could tell she was talking a lot in this whole episode. And then she says the dumbest thing ever. You didn't comfort me or check for me when you were in the bed with another woman. Girl, bye. From what I've seen so far, when you get coupled up, you got to stay in the bed with a person. So, I ain't trying to hear all of that. I ain't trying to hear none of that. Well, your rascal pussy hole, your royal mouth, okay? You talking too much now, Huda, and I'm sick of it. that is so unfair to just say that to him as if he really had a choice like that. I believe you sort of do, but when you recouple, you and especially if y'all are on cool, good terms, y'all should be in the same bed. Like I said, Jeremiah still should have checked on her, but I think Jeremiah was partially relieved that she was potentially gonna go home, or she potentially now wanted not a lot to do with him since they weren't coupled anymore. And the episode ends with Huda talking about, I don't want nothing to do with you. I'm like, okay, you doing him a favor. Let's talk about that. You doing him a favor, okay? And that was about it, y'all. Let me know what y'all think down below about this episode. Stay tuned. I'm gonna try to drop the episode recap tonight, y'all. My gums are still swollen than a motherfucker. I'm pondering through because I lay y'all, and I'm not trying to do these videos all at once very late. No shade, because that's a lot of work. So please make sure y'all share this. Share. Like. Let me know what y'all think. And we're all babies.
No personal thing.